Hey guys, welcome back to some more Euro truck action. It's Captain Clutch here, and yeah, we're back at it today. So you may have noticed there might be a little bit of an upgrade here today on my truck. Managed to take a little bit of time to stop by the mechanic shop and upgrade the truck a touch. So first off, you're going to notice we've got a GPS now, so we'll use that GPS to figure out where we're going. Looks pretty good. But more importantly, and even better, Betsy got a paint job. There we go, we've gone with blue, so nice navy blue colored. She looks pretty good. We're still pretty much we're in the bank's pocket for the snow right now. We don't have any money to spend on anything else, so this is where we're at. Yeah, we'll go pick up more shipments, see if we can make some more money to pay off this paint job, I guess, and we'll go from there. I'll see you after the break. Alright guys, so we've made it over to the pickup location. It's Hertz rental car or rental dealership of some sort. And there's the trailer there that we're picking up. I guess it's got a bunch of motorcycles in it. So, let's go pick her up. We're still in Sweden, and we'll be continuing up into northern Sweden on this trip. I think almost as far north as we can go, to be honest. But yeah, so it should be a good trip. If my memory serves me correctly, I think this is around 17 tons or 12 tons, I can't remember, somewhere in that range. It's not too heavy, kind of a mid-range load, but yeah, a bunch of motorcycles, so it's considered, I think, a fragile load, which will give us a few extra euros, which is good. Definitely use that. Let's watch this trailer get buckled up here. It's always fun to watch. The legs going up. And the air hoses and electrical all get connected up as well. There we go. I believe this trailer is part of one of the mod packs out there, in case you're wondering. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure which one, but there's a few of the good ones out there, so if you're looking for this particular trailer, you can search the mod packs you'll find it there. Alright, well, let's take a quick look here. So what do we got? This trailer, 14 tons. I knew it was in the range there somewhere. Motorcycles, heading right up through Sweden, yep. What's our distance on this one here? We are looking at 339 clicks. So this is probably one of our first trips over 300 clicks. So it'll be a little bit longer than normal. I can't remember what the roads are like up in that area either, if we're going to be on the highway or if it's going to be all on just two-lane roads. But we'll find out. Oh, I gotta start paying attention. I'm going to crank right to the side of that wall. I think I'd be used to that after having the tandem in our last trip. Perfect. Still worried that we weren't going to be able to get into town that easily. There was a lot of traffic blocking up the intersection right there, just as I was entering into the depot. Just put some lights on. So we're at 11 o'clock. 340 kilometer trip. It'll take us probably until mid-afternoon, I'm going to guess. But it all really depends on what kind of roadways we're on. That last trip was pretty slow for us. These are some tight ones. Stay over there, thank you. It's a tight entryway. Upgrades for the truck. I'm not sure what else we'll do to this truck right away here. We'll probably take her easy for a bit and try and save some money up. I mean, of course, I'd like to get a bigger engine, but I'm not even ranked high enough yet to upgrade the motor in this, so not that it's a bad motor, it's just it would be nice to have a few more horses under the hood. The hood. Because we really don't have a hood on the cab, or do we? You can access the oil, I believe, transmission and coolant levels from the grill on most of these. Yeah, what's that? I like the Loch Ness Monster. This is awesome. I've never noticed this before. Cool. Anyways, yeah, so you can access most of the fluids from in the grill. grill is usually a flap that just kind of folds down, and the grill folds down in front of the truck. It allows you to access all that stuff up there, so you can easily check your fluids without having to lift the cab. Lifting the cab can be a bit of a pain, especially if you got stuff all in your sleeper or in your cab and you lift it forward and everything falls forward. It's not great. I'm sure on the old ones you always had to lift the cab, but I know on the new ones you can get it through the grill. What's our speed limit? 80. A little bit fast. And I'm riding the rumble strips. We're up to, what, 1,500 clicks on this truck now. She's broken in pretty good. I mean, these trucks typically aren't broken until well over 30,000, but take what you can get, I guess. Nice big highway driving. I messed with one of the changed up some of the mods. The traffic mod I upgraded to a different density one now. It does take more advantage of rush hour, I believe. The other one didn't seem like it was geared too much towards time frames. Well, that must have been money leaving my bank account there for my loan. Anyways. Yeah, so I think this one here, we should see a difference between in the mornings and the evenings a little bit more. It seems like already that there's a little more traffic on the freeway up here compared to what we had in our last couple videos, so. See that at the top of my GPS, I can already see the drop-off location, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be going that direction. Looks like I'm going to turn to the left up ahead, and my drop-off is straight to the north. Exhaust brake slows down a little bit here. So we get around this corner without ramming the trailer into the side of the guardrail again. They're coming. And I can take both lanes if I need. I should be okay. I'll take both anyways, I guess. Fighter jets up there, it's neat. I like when they add those little touches into it. I know some of the Russia stuff in the Pro Mods area, the DLC that was put out, which isn't currently on this gamescape I have, but I had tried that for a bit in Russia. They were pretty big on putting a lot of military stuff in some of the cities. It looked pretty cool. There were quite a few unfinished parts back when I played it, but it was still pretty well done. I mean, that goes to show you when ETS is taking over some of their areas, right? But maybe I'll have to go back and take a look here soon enough. I find right now with all the content that is is out there, the paid for content, that pro mods, I don't really need it right now. There's just enough places to go that have more than enough places to look at. Keep it low too. At least for now. We'll see. Maybe we can move into some reviews on that if we feel like getting into that side of it. Right now we'll just stick with the Let's Play style. Oh, you stay put. You were going across. Yeah, now we moved into some 2-lane roads. Oh no, you're gonna slow me right down. That's what I was afraid of. You get stuck behind one truck. Perfect, he's turning. Great. Excellent. Alright, now we're wide open again. No one in front of us. Just hit the road here. I'm surprised I didn't. Looks like I'm doing 80 and a 70. I find that every once in a while on these single track or the 2-lane highways, they don't seem to pull you over. But if you're out on, you come behind you on the highways every single time, if you're doing more than 5 or 6 over, you're going to get it. Not sure what the reason is for that. I haven't played with it enough. stop here anytime soon. We'll have to make a stop. dirty. It seems like traffic's died right off in comparison to what it was before. Interesting. Almost feel like I'm the only one on the road sometimes here. And all of a sudden you come around a corner and it'll be non-stop. Hello, Mr. Police Officer. Station coming up here. I'm going to fill up while we're going by. Let's see how much we can fill. We take down to about a little over a quarter of a tank, maybe third of a tank left. Alright, let's get some fuel. Should take probably 300 liters? No, a little more than that. I don't know how big this tank is on this thing. It must be a little bigger than I'm thinking. Okay, I'm not even close. Well, it's no wonder this truck seems to go forever. We took a total of almost 1,000 liters of fuel. That's pretty crazy. I don't think they took that much. That's a lot of fuel. But I guess we've done 1,700 kilometers on that tank. That's quite a distance, especially when you're towing 20 tons. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm still thinking even my truck, I can do about 1,000 kilometers on 130 liters, so this is not that fuel efficient. Oh, great. We're going to be stuck here for a sec, aren't we? I might have to force somebody's hand here. Come on, dude. Come on, boss, let's go. Yeah, I wish they would rework this. This is the one thing I wish they would fix. Okay, he had time there. I'm gonna have to go around him after this. Seeing I have an opening, I'm just gonna go out and pull out. Slow traffic out. I should have done that actually. Wasn't a lot of room, but. That is the unfortunate part with merging on here sometimes. They just, I don't know, the eye just gets stuck there waiting. They don't know how to merge. They just wait for the right of way. And potentially you'll be there forever. What can you do? Okay, we've got our fuel is full, which is on the bottom just to the right of my little data display gauge there. That's your fuel. Now I also filled up my DEF fluid, it looks like. I don't ever account for that. The gauge does work, but it is impossible to run out of it because every time you fill up with fuel, you automatically fill up with DEF fluid. So even if you, and usually if you're at empty, if you go through a whole tank of fuel, you're only going to go through around half a tank of the DEF fluid. I'm surprised they haven't made a mechanic that load on most of these trucks. Yep, I know, there's a cop there. You don't have to slow down that much. Get going, yellow guy. Slusher? I don't remember anymore. Sluicer? Is that the word? I think it's sluicer. But we're still in there. A little bit sideways. But, oh, look, he's already back there getting ready to load us in. Anyways, that was our first trip with our newly painted Volvo. Thanks for coming along, guys. And until next time, keep shiny side up. We'll talk to you that time.